What's going on, people and peepettes? I wanted to talk about something because a lot of times when people hear me say things like uh, the UCC or the Uniform Commercial Code or UCC one is not worth the paper it's printed on, a lot of times people do not understand that there is some knowledge behind what I'm saying. And as I fumble through my sense, what I'm aware today is I'm going to go with Leighton. I'm going to keep it simple. Um, a lot of times when people are understanding the UCC or the phrase secure party, there's a lot of mysticism behind this. And the reason why there's so much mysticism is because nobody reads. Now, when I say that, I'm not saying that to insult people, but people have to understand that the Uniform Commercial Code is not law. I know that people say, well, the courts are operating under the UCC, and that's not correct. But we'll go over what a secured party is, because there's a lot of mysticism and a lot of people are trying to, use this as saying that this secures you from all transactions and you're not going to have to deal with the police and all this other BS, which is garbage. But a secure party does not mean that you have to fill out a UCC one. Okay, that's the a UCC one is just for public notice. That's all it is. And just like I said, I could defeat a UCC with basically in less than probably a month or less than a week, actually, keep it 100. So let's go and see what a secure party is. Okay, so this is Black's Law because everybody likes to quote Black's Law. I'm going to go with Black's Law. The lender or seller who is holding the security interest or lien that is against an asset that has been pledged. Remember when I said that you pledge your loans, you pledge your agreements, you pledge your security interest? Huh. So it has to be pledged. That means that it has to be given to the other party without any encumbrances, any liens, any defects, etc. That's considered a transfer. Okay. Secured parties are paid first before the unsecured ones. So when you sign a mortgage or a note, the only reason you're not getting paid has nothing to do with a UCC one. It has to do with you not understanding how to assert a claim. Now, we'll go into UCC because a lot of people believe in the UCC one as if your car is not, there's no lien on your title because there's a UCC one, which is BS. Because if we read right here, it basically says that the lender or seller who is holding the security interest or a lien. So a lien does not have to be done just by a UCC one. So we'll go over to the next section and I'll show you this. For all the people who believe that the UCC is law, it's not law. Stop quoting those UCC codes. I'm going to show you why. Okay. Commercial law in the United States is largely governed by the Uniform Commercial Code. It says it's largely governed. Okay. The UCC is a model code which is jointly created and revised by two non-governmental organizations, the American Law Institute and the National Conference of Commissioners on Uniform State Laws. Therefore, the UCC is not law in and of itself and only has the force of law when it is adopted by individual jurisdictions. So when people are putting UCC codes on their remittance coupons, it's like doing nothing. I've already told you guys this. I keep telling you your remedy is in your state law, and you're not understanding this. Okay, every UCC, every U.S. state and District of Columbia have adopted at least part of the UCC. So all of the UCC is not in your state, but most of it is. Though it has not been adopted as federal law, each jurisdiction however, may make its own modifications. Louisiana has never adopted Article 2 and may organize its version of the UCC differently. So to find the applicability, the applicable commercial law in any jurisdiction, it it helps to be familiar with the UCC. See, the UCC is just a guideline, okay? It's not law, okay? So then we have to go to what is a secured party? A secured party, a person in whose favor a security interest is created or provided under a security agreement, regardless of whether an obligation to be secured is outstanding. Also, a person that holds an agriculture lien. These are the types of secure parties. So you can say, "Hey, I filed a UCC. Here's the agreement. Here's my information. Now I have a claim." But the UCC one is in and of itself doesn't give you any more power than somebody else. You see what I'm saying? You're still gonna have to litigate and back up your claim. Now, a lot of people have been telling you guys that because a vehicle title is is um is not the bank didn't go and file a UCC one, it's not valid. That is also not correct. So then we'll go to in the United States, the certificate of title for a vehicle, also known as a car title, automobile title, or pink slip, is a legal form establishing a person or a business as a legal owner of the vehicle. Vehicle titles in the US are commonly issued by the Secretary of State. In the states, the vehicle was purchased by the District of the Department of Motor Vehicles. Each state in the US has its distinct process for the certificate of title. Okay, so when people are telling you that your car is not valid, there's no lien against your car. No, the lien against your car is incorrect because the dealership never had there's a cloud in the chain of title. Okay. Whew, man, sometimes I gotta correct that misinformation. So let's get back to it. As I told you, the how you perfect your interest into property is in your state law. It's not in the UCC because there are elements. As you see, this is in Wisconsin state. This is my state. And I know you're probably like, why the hell would somebody want to live in Wisconsin? Wisconsin is actually beautiful if you actually go up here and you know where to go. Wisconsin is beautiful, especially my hometown where I'm from. I mean, where I'm from, it's very beautiful. Even the people that live there don't appreciate it. You just have nothing but coastal views all through this mug. Anyway, so this is technically 9-301. But see, they mask it by incorporating it and putting 409-301. Okay. So this in your state, look up your state and look up perfection and priority. And this will show you how to defeat liens and how to enforce liens. And with that being said, I'm not going to scroll through it, but it has perfections in regards to law governing perfections and priority of security interest in goods covered by a certificate of title, law governing perfection and priority of security interest in deposit accounts. Yeah, see, 304. Yep, law governing perfection and priority of security interest in investment property. It's all right there. It's all right there. So the key is to look at your actual state law, location of the debtor. Now, this is all taken from the UCC, but this is enforceable. Those UCC codes that you're putting on your remittances that are 3-304, 3-306, all that other bull, that is not enforceable. And with that being said, I'm out.